Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's been a couple months. Yes, I know, I'm terrible. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So I wanted to add a new addition. I wanted to start doing reactions, but this is completely different. I wanted to also start doing like my budget and stuff, because I've been really into watching a lot of budget videos. So I wanted to share how I do my budget, because you know, why not? Sharing is caring. We're all in it together, you know? Yeah, so I figured why not. I will just start posting like I think like a monthly budget video. I do my budget bi-weekly, but I don't want to do like a bi-weekly budget thing, so I'll just do a monthly budget. And I usually write it out, but I'll just do it on Excel for editing purposes to make it easier on myself. So let's just get started because my camera battery is low and I don't want it to die again. So let's just get started with my job. It is August, so we're trying to do this for August. It's probably gonna come out a little bit late, but I mean, come on now. That's what we're here for. Always never doing anything on time. So my first paycheck, I'm gonna say it's gonna be about 900. It's usually always a little bit more than that, but that's the lowest I've ever gotten. So yeah, I am low income. What we gonna do? My second paycheck though, I'm gonna say it'll be 700, hopefully. I am gonna be missing out on some days of work because I'm going on vacation, so you know, there's that. For DoorDash, I'm gonna say 0 because that's variable, very variable income. I DoorDash whenever I feel like it. It's not like a necessity for me. Yes, I do like it when I make the extra money, but whatever money just goes to my loans or to my savings account. It just depends on what I need that month. For transfer though, this month it's gonna be very different. I'm gonna get $1,700. 1,000 of that is coming from my younger sister. 300 or 400 of that is coming from a car note, and the other 300 is like money that somebody owed me. So I'm getting it all in one giant lump sum. So that's all being allocated in my budget. So those are all of my incomes for this month, what I should be expecting. Now let's just go down to my expenses. So for my expenses, my teen mobile is $90 a month. It's straight flat fee. I don't mind it. My State Farm though, it's $167. State Farm, I have life insurance and car insurance with them. So it's just bundled into one, $167. I don't mind it. That's the lowest I've ever had it, so I would pay that. My storage, I'm gonna budget $13. It should be 12 something. It's just Apple storage. My music is gonna be $6. It's gonna be like $5.30 something, I believe. But I just do an even 6 because whatever changes in there is whatever I just kind of like leave in my account or throw to like extra debt payment. PPL, so I'm gonna budget $100 for that. I live with my mom, so she doesn't make me pay rent, but she just asks all of her kids that live in the house still if we could pay a bill. So I just chose the light bill. It was probably one of the easiest ones to choose, and like the most manageable one for myself. So yeah, I just allocate $100 a month. During the summer months, it's only been up to like 90, 94, I think. So 100 is fine. And during like the winter months, it's down to like 50 something. So a lot of that extra money is just gonna go through like my debt payment. But yeah. Massage, I get a monthly massage or facial. It's part of the services that I have. I try to take really good care of my skin, and also I have really bad back problems, so I try to get a massage once a month. I'm gonna allocate $60 for that. That's plus tip. I think the massage is like 45 because I have like a 6-month membership pass, and the membership pass is like $45, so that covers the massage, and then I just add whatever else onto tip. My gym, I'm gonna budget 15. So I have Planet Fitness. It's I have the basic one, so it's just $10 a month. But we have like an annual thing every year, which is like $35. So I'm just allocating $5 into my bills account for that. So it'll just roll over, and then when that giant, you know, payment comes out, I'll be fine. For food, I always have a low budget. I'm just gonna give myself $60. There's food at my house. I pack my lunches. That's very much mainly for food, if like eating out and all that stuff, if I ever want to. But yeah, I try not to, because the minute I leave work, I go to the gym, and from the gym I come home, and once I'm home I shower, and I'm like, I eat like one meal. I'll eat breakfast and then dinner, and that's it. Yeah, I'm not trying to like push my body to force feed it if it's not hungry. So $60 works for me. Personal, I'm gonna give myself $40. I don't really spend money on myself. That's one of my biggest problems. Other than the massage and like the gym, that's probably the most I've ever do for myself. So yeah, personal, I kind of just like whatever money's left over, I kind of just throw that into my savings account, and I kind of just leave it at $40. Like it doesn't really roll over. For gas, I'm going to give myself $40. I have to drive to work, and then I have to drive to the gym. I pick my sister up from work, and we both go to the gym. So, and it's kind of like on the way there, so it helps, but it's a little bit of a stretch when I have to drive her to work in the morning, and then I work on the opposite side of town, so it's kind of like back and forth. So $40 is good for 2 weeks. My tank fills up, I think, at like 25 something, but I kind of put $20 in every week, and we're good. So here's where the big kicker is. My savings and sinking fund, that is going to get 1,400. Yeah, 1,000 of that is my little sister's. I have a Capital One like savings accounts. Like I have a lot of savings accounts with them, and you know, I kind of save like small amounts, but my sister wanted me to open one because she's only 15, a savings account for her, so she really doesn't waste her money, and she saved $1,000, so she sent me that. Yeah, so I'm putting that in there. Then I have $200, which usually is my sinking funds. 100 of that goes to savings, and the other 100 is like divided into my other funds. But I have an extra 200 because somebody paid me $300 this month. So 200 of that is also going to go into my savings, and then 100 of the 300 is going to extra debt payment. Yeah, so that's how we're doing for that. Let's see. And then for investments, I'm doing 0. I'm going to start investing, and I'm going to open a 401k in January. I kind of want to get my loans and everything else in my life like situated a little bit better, since I just started having to pay my student loans. So I kind of want to see how this all works with my budget. And then once I'm fine and situated, then I'm going to invest more, and I'm going to open a 401k, and I'm going to try to put money in that. I'm not trying to put a lot. I'm not trying to max it out. I would love to max it out, but that's not realistic with my budget. So as long as I put in like something every month, I won't feel bad. My student loans, that's going to get $911. The monthly, I pay $372 every paycheck. Right now for my private ones. My federal ones are still in forbearance, so that's fine. But for my private ones, I pay $372, so that comes up to $744. And with the extra money, I have $167 extra, I believe. That extra money is just going to my smallest, to the one that I'm trying to focus on right now to get that paid off. My car note is $380. So yeah, I had 2 cars. I finished paying off one of them in July. That was a car my parents got me, so I finally finished paying that off. And then my mom ended up needing a new car, but she had really bad credit, so they weren't trying to give her a new car, and I didn't want my mom to, like, you know, not have a car while I was away at school. So anyway, so I ended up like signing for a car for her, and that's not a big of a problem because she sends me the money every month, and I just automatically like pay it, because all this money just goes into my bills account, except for my savings and sinkings and my investment ones. So I just kind of throw the money there and then get it on with. My Allstate protection, that's going to be $18 a month. So yeah, I have like identity theft protection because I don't know, people want to steal my identity. It's so weird though. Like, I'm not that important. I don't understand why they want to steal my identity. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's just a little side note. So that's why I have that. Yeah, because now that I'm trying to like build up my wealth and like get my stuff together, people just want to like attack me. So I can't deal with any of that. So I just have identity theft protection. So let's move on to my sinkings and savings funds. So my car automatically gets $20 every month. Medicine gets $20 every month. Medicine goes for anything like, I don't have a copay for the doctor, but I do have like prescriptions and stuff, so you know, if I have to pay those, I have to pay those. My savings this month is going to get $300. Again, somebody paid me $300, so that $300 is basically just going all into my savings. I always contribute at least $200 a month to my savings, but this month, since somebody paid me, I'm technically only putting like 100, and the other like 200 is going to like debt. But in my mind, the way how I worked it out when they paid me, I already put in like a certain amount. So like I already put like 300 in when they paid me, so whatever I usually contribute this month to my savings is just going to debt. I don't know, that makes no sense probably, but in my mind it does. Subscriptions is getting $10 a month. All I have is Hulu annually, and again, I have the gym, but the gym thing, I don't want to keep it in my subscriptions. I don't know why. It doesn't work in my head. I just like, if it's the gym, I just put it all together. But next year I probably will start adding that like annual fee for the gym, and then I'm going to try to maybe save up to be able to pay for the gym yearly, so then I'll be like a year ahead of the gym, which isn't that bad. Let's see, vacation gets 20, and yeah, my family likes to go on vacations a lot, and so I always go with them. And I never have to pay when I go on vacations with my family. I mainly just take like chump change in case I want to do anything. My parents kind of like pay for everything. That sounds like very like, yay, I'm spoiled, but my parents, like my father lives in like a different country, so we always have to go see him every year. So it's not like I'm paying for a hotel or anything. I just go see my dad and stay with him. Yeah, so that's not really anything like special. Yeah, so I kind of usually just try to carry like $100 to $200 because that transfers over pretty nicely into like Caribbean money. So, and I usually only get like tattoos or something when I'm over there. I don't really try to spend money like on myself because I have a suitcase that's already filled with clothes, so I can't bring anything else back. And anyway. Zariana is my niece. I have a savings fund for her just because I want to make sure that she's well off. Yeah, I know growing up, especially in this family, I know how hard it is, and especially growing up in like America when you don't have money, I know how hard it is to like survive. So personally, I just have that for her. So she gets $30 a month, and that is my even $400. Again, my sinking funds gets $200, but I'm getting an extra $200 from my savings this month. And then my little sister, her name is Chelsea, and she's getting $1,000. So yeah, again, she saved all that money up for herself, and she's just asking me to hold on to it because she can't have a bank account yet. So I'm holding on to it until she turns 18, and then I'm gonna, whatever money I save, whatever money she send me, and whatever money we save together for her, it's going. She's getting $300 a month, regardless, in her account, from my parents. That's how much they give her, so she is just sending that to me to save. So it'll build up nicely by the time she's like 18. So for investments, I'm not saving anything this month in my investments. I already have somewhat money in my investments, but I am just trying to, that'll be a next year January thing. And then I don't have my final numbers because this is for the beginning of August, but this is just where I left off with my debts in end of July. So again, the numbers in the parentheses, if they're for my sinking funds, they're how much I want to save until the end of this year. If they're in but like for my debt, this is how much it was starting. So if there's like a percent over here, it's like starting, and then I'm trying to get them down to 0%. Yeah, so It looks like 0 right now, but until I enter in all the numbers, I'm not going to get the actual percentage. And I don't enter in the numbers until the end of the month. So yeah, I'll probably do like a debt update video. I feel like those are also nice to watch. And I don't really keep my sinkings and saving funds in cash envelopes. I have cash envelopes and they do work nicely. I do like them. But again, I have online savings accounts. So if this is coming straight from my paycheck, that automatically gets sent to the savings accounts, because that's kind of, I don't know, to me it doesn't make sense for me to pull the money out, save it here, and then just put it back in when I could have just been putting it in my bank account all along, and it collects interest. It's not a lot, but it you know, it adds up. So usually whatever money I get in my tips, I then put in my like little cash envelope binders, which is for everything except for Chelsea. Yeah, that's about it. And the only reason is because I just opened that one for her, so I already have these. So yeah, whatever I get in tips usually goes in that, and then when I get to a certain amount, then I deposit that, because that money isn't like I took it out, it was, you know, given to me. And also like rollover or anything like that. I usually put it in there, forget about it, and then once I hit I think like $100, I then deposit it into my account. Yeah, but I think that's pretty much it. So this is like my expected hopeful monthly budget. I'll probably check in at the end of the month with the actual numbers. Sorry I like, you know, blurred out the investments and the sinking funds. It's just I figured that'd be a little bit more personal. So I'm not trying to show exactly how much money I have in those. Just, you know, for privacy reasons. And a lot of times people, you know, I already have the identity protection thing. I can't I'm like, they can't take my bank account. But yeah, so that's pretty much about it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you guys want to see a debt payment one. I keep it on like my iPad, and I kind of fill in like those trackers there. And I also have it in my bullet journal, like physical trackers that like once I hit those milestones. And then like at the end of the month, I'll go into like my iPad and I'll fill it all in when I have all the numbers. But yeah, that's about it. I keep saying sorry. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you're having a good day, and I hope you support me and I'll support you. So let's just try to pay off debt and not be that stressed out. Have a good one, you guys.